About 2 o'clock Eastern time, the Tigers arrived at Jerry World in Arlington ahead of this afternoon's Cotton Bowl matchup versus the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. More on that game in just a bit. In Charlotte, the Gamecocks playing without several key players, including playmaking wideout Deebo Samuel, left tackle Zach Bailey, and defensive stars Javon Kinlaw and DJ Wanham, among others. And it shows as Virginia dominates the Belk Bowl from start to finish. Late first quarter, the Cavs go for it on 4th and 2. Bryce Perkins buys some time and finds Olamide Zaccheaus open in the back of the end zone for the 6-yard touchdown. Virginia up 14-zip at the break. Third quarter, Bryce Perkins goes back to Zaccheaus for a 10-yard touchdown. One of 3 TDs on the day for this duo. Cavs up 21-zip. Fourth quarter, 3 plays after the Gamecocks come up with a fumble recovery, Jake Bentley gives it right back as he's picked off, and that pretty much tells the story as Virginia picks up its first bowl win in 13 years by shutting down South Carolina. Final score, 28-0.
Are we better from day one? It's night and day. It's 100% better, and the future's extremely bright. And just as this is a disappointing day.
I think guys are ready to go, and we just didn't make the plays that we needed to. I don't think it's anyone's fault. I think it's collectively as a group, everyone just needs to play better.
This is the first time the Gamecocks have been shut out since September 9th of 2006 versus Georgia. In case you're wondering, that was 167 games ago. For a lot of college football fans, this day is like Christmas. So we bring you a tree complete with presents. We know we're 4 days late, but play along. Let's take a look at what is in the bag. We have Tiger and we have Mr. Leprechaun. That's college football playoff semifinal game number 1. Clemson taking on Notre Dame in the Cotton Bowl. Now, let's see what is in this nice little box from Uncle Mark. It is, let's see, it's Trevor Lawrence throwing a ball down the sideline to fellow freshman Justin Ross for a 52-yard touchdown. Just what Tiger fans were hoping for this holiday season. What about this fancy bag from Aunt Margaret? Go figure. It's Trevor Lawrence once again. Trevor Lawrence with a touchdown pass to Justin Ross. This time it goes for 42 yards to give Clemson a 16-3 lead with under 2 minutes to play in the half. Another box. This one, who could it be from? It's from Mimi and Papa, and it's Trevor Lawrence for the 3rd time, but this time he finds T. Higgins with a bobbling catch in the end zone for a 19-yard touchdown. Tigers up 23-3 at the break. One final bag. This one is from my lovely wife, and what could possibly be inside? It's Travis Etienne going right up the middle, 62 yards for the touchdown, and the route is on. Let's take a look at the scoreboard, and as they play right now in the 4th quarter, Clemson leads Notre Dame 30-3. Trevor Lawrence, 320 yards passing, 3 TDs. Justin Ross, 148 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. T. Higgins, 53 yards receiving and a score. Travis Etienne over 100 yards rushing as well. Believe it or not, we have other things going on this day. We've got basketball on the court. Furman looking to bounce back from its first loss of the season. The 12-1 Paladins taking on ETSU in Johnson City. Early on, Matt Rafferty takes it strong to the hoop, lays it in. Paladins up by 2. A little later, Rafferty backs down his man, puts in 2 of his team-high 19 points. However, Furman simply has no answer for ETSU. Bucks blow out the Paladins. Final score in this one, 79-56. In Cullowhee, Wofford going in search of its 10th win of the season. The Terriers on the road taking on Western Carolina. 6 minutes into the game, Cam Jackson takes it strong to the hoop, lays in 2 of his 20. In the end, Wofford gets the win. Final score, 74-54, and USC Upstate knocks off Coker as well. Final score in that one, 89-69. So, Kimberly, you thought Christmas was over?
I did.
It is not over for Clemson fans. They are going to play for a national championship. We'll find out if it's Alabama or Oklahoma coming up, probably about midnight tonight.
All right. Thanks a lot.